Welcome back to my astroimaging journey channel. Today's video is the pre-processing of NGC6946, the fireworks galaxy. So while I'm doing the initial image calibration here, everything looks right. All right, so just want to explain a couple things. I'm still not happy with the calibration and the noise reduction. And I think that might be stemming from, going and trying the different resources that are out there. I'm not going to single anybody out because they are valid in certain situations. They just weren't valid for me. And part of that was, I started out making my darks and everything based on how long my subs were going to be. So if I was going to have 1 minute subs, or in this particular case 2 minute subs, I would create a set of darks that were 2 minutes long each, about 100 each, and would create my master dark off of that, as well as the ISO setting. So I believe this one is 2 minute subs at ISO 800, so that would be where my dark frames would match. Well, then I read that, sensor noise is kind of linear in that it, PixInsight is able to interpolate a 5 minute dark from a 1 minute dark. And I tried that. And the results were good in some instances and not so good in the other, because to get 100 1 minute subs only takes you, a little less than 2 hours. 100 5 minute subs takes a lot longer to get. So I tried that to try to save my time, try to save time in collecting the darks, and the results were iffy at best. Some images, especially the 1 minute sub images, the clusters, worked pretty well, and for the galaxies it worked pretty decent. But for the nebula that I had, it was a combination that maybe the master dark being only based on 1 minute subs, and then I'm doing 5 minute subs, and the fact that I was only doing about 98 subs as opposed to my current target of 225 subs for nebula. It was probably multiple contributing factors in not getting the quality I was hoping for. Another tutorial said that you don't need to do darks because you are dithering, which I do dither every few subs. Every depends on the targets I'm going for, but generally every 10 subs or so I do dither. So the fact that I'm dithering should help cancel out the noise. Okay, yep, I can see how that works in theory as well, but being with the DSLR and not filtered or narrowband or anything like that, I tried it. I didn't like it very well, so this is the last data set I'm going to use with those darks that I previously had that were based on 1 minute. I'm going to see what I get at the end, and then if I think that can be improved, the signal to noise ratio could be improved by using true 2 minute darks as opposed to 1 minute darks that are upscaled, I might. So bear with me for yet one more pre-processing video, and then next I'll be redoing my darks. Got some cloudy skies coming up, so I'll be able to put the cover over it run the rig in the same temperature realm as my lights would be and capture the full gambit of lights and darks, or excuse me, darks and biases, 800 ISO, 1600 ISO, 1, 2, and 5 minute subs. So, and every combination thereof. So it's going to be a couple days, but like I said, luckily got some overcast skies predicted the next few days, including some rain. So should have plenty of opportunity to get that taken care of. And then I'll go back and I'll look at all my subs or not my subs, but I'll go back to all my pre-processed data, and I'll look at those final stacked images and see if there's ones that I want to try to improve. The ones that I do, I'll pre-process, and then ones that I don't improve or I don't feel I'll be able to improve, I'll just go ahead and start processing those. So hopefully here in a week or so, I'll have all of that figured out, and we'll start seeing more post-processing videos coming along the pipe too. Because I think I got about 15 or so targets completed now, and I'm kind of anxious to get some final images done. So we'll see what happens. So while this is running, I'm gonna go refresh my coffee, and we will be back when this completes. All right, we should be just about done. There it is. And they all succeeded, so we're good to go. So next up is our cosmetic correction. Add in those files. Make sure I'm in the right directory first. And bear with me while I adjust my sliders. So I lost my setting that was pretty decent way back when I was first doing these based off of Light Vortex Astronomy tutorial. And I was getting some pretty decent hot pixel removal, but since then I don't know if something in the process has changed or my memory's bad, but I lost my settings, and as it turns out, I tried to go back, use the tutorial, and try to recreate what I was doing. And I even went back to my own video and tried to duplicate it, and I was getting inconsistent results. So now I just do it based on the target and data set, and it is what it is. So, just adds a couple minutes to the workflow, but I think in the end it's producing some better results. So let's finish this up, and we'll be back when it's done. All right, we should be just about done, and we are. Excellent. So let's go ahead and close this out. And next up, we will be debayering. So let's go ahead and add in our files. And everything else should remain the same. So we'll be back when that's completed. All right, we should be just about done. Yep, we're done. So let's take a look. Everything's good there. So let's move on to our subframe selector process. add in our files. Again, we want to make sure we add in our debayered files. And make sure we select measure and just let it run. And we'll be back when this one's complete. All right, we're just about done. Yep, we're done. All right, apologies for Kobe barking in the background. Looks like yep, we got a good number, succeeded. I think there's a deer outside, so he's having a little bit of a field day barking at it. So I'm going to note the distinguishing parameters of the file name. So I can come back and reference it later. And we're going to go ahead and output. Now, normally I would inspect the best frame. I want to do this one blind. I just want to see how the framing is without looking at it ahead of time. Remember the last video on NGC6846, the Crescent Nebula? The composition was a little bit high and right. So I want to do this one blind. Just as a test, I want to see just where it goes instead of trying to look. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to go back and redo the Crescent Nebula anyways. That will probably be one of my first ones. And I'm going to go and look for a frame that Subframe Selector says is one of the best, but is also centered. So I'll have to manually go through them and try to find it centered. So I just want to do this one blind, like I said. Let's see what we end up with, because I'm probably pretty sure I'm going to end up redoing this one as well, but might be pleasantly surprised. So let's let this finish up. Be back in a couple. All right, we should be just about done. And all of our files are now written with the weighted values in the headers. So let's close that out and move on to our star alignment process to add in our files. And we need to select that reference frame. Let's find that real quick, or rather not so quick. Now that would be kind of nice if we could, if that subframe selector had an option to post or post-pend the end, but that's okay. And as you saw, I went ahead and upped the noise scale and noise reduction. A lot of my stuff has been needing that lately. These summertime hours, the DSLR heats up pretty well, so I need to adjust that just a little bit. So I went ahead and did that. So we'll be back when that's done. All right, star alignment should be just about completed. And there it is. Excuse me. All right, so let's take a look. One failed. If I had not adjusted the noise reduction and scale values to 1, that would have been a lot more failed. So that was a good choice. Let's go ahead and go into our registered directory and add in our files for local normalization and find that reference file again. Again, it'd be nice if I could just tag that file and have it put a postfix or a prefix of like REF or something at the beginning or end, but it is what it is. This works. It only takes me a couple extra seconds to find the file. So let's let local normalization run, and we'll be back when it's completed. All right, we should be just about done. And there we are. Let's take a look. It all succeeded. That's good. So let's close this out. And we'll go through our image integration process. So again, we're going to select all of our files. Select our normalization and drizzle files. And when that's ready, oh yeah, we got to set our reference frame. All right, yep, okay. Set that as our reference. And then we're going to apply global. And we'll be back when this is complete and look at our final image. All right, so this is done. Didn't show the end because I was sleeping when it completed. Just let it run overnight. So let's go ahead and save it real quick. And then we'll take a look at it. All right, we're done saving the file. So like I said, I like to go and just look at these rejection maps just to satisfy my own curiosity. Let's see how it was stacked on that one. All right, last one. That's kind of an interesting pattern. All right, let's take a look at our final stacked image. Well, at least the composition's about right. A lot of red cast. Still have that gradient coming from the right-hand side. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start sorry, long night. I'm going to go ahead and do a drizzle image, but I'm going to end the video here. You know, like I said, I think I might have to go back. I don't like that gradient. I think it's definitely time I need to update my calibration frames. So with that, I'm going to say thanks for watching. Stick around for the outro. Hope you enjoyed this, and as always, clear skies. Have a good one.
Thanks for watching yet another episode from the Astro Imaging Journey channel. Really appreciate your viewership. In our upper right, we have the latest video that I have posted prior to this one. Down in the lower right, we have what YouTube thinks you will enjoy. Below is a subscription link. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you so choose, ring that bell if you want to get notified of something new, and as always, thank you, clear skies. Remember to